Hello everybody and welcome to a PvE Discipline Priest tutorial video. First off, let's see what the group consists of. We have a Prot Paladin, a Feral Druid, a Fury Warrior, and a Arcane Mage for the most part. They are all relatively well geared, and they are all really good players. And myself, which is obviously a Discipline Priest. There's a few main points I want to make right off the bat. One, using Smite, I've ran with a lot of tanks that don't necessarily agree with it. I've been kicked for it before. I don't understand why tanks don't like this. At the end of the video, you're going to see exactly just how much damage I'll be doing with just my Smite. On top of that, all the healing I'm doing with Smite is just phenomenal. So with this boss, it's a pretty simple fight. Luckily, the mage was really on the ball right there and got the totem at the thrown at Echo of Bane really quickly. So right there, I see my tank is going down pretty quick. So I shield and get a greater heal. Continue smiting. Always keep a penance up on the tank because the grace effect will be up on the tank, and when you smite, it's just increased by I think 12%. So if I crit, like you'll see my crits, I'll crit for like say, as an example, 10,000, but my actual heal on the tank will be like 12% more. So like, I don't know, 17,000, something like that. So the rotation is very simple. It's smite until you see one of your group members going down, keep a shield up on the tank, keep penance up on the tank, and anytime wings procs, use it for the mana gain. And as you'll see in this entire video, my mana barely moves. And I just decided to cut out the trash because it was like a 20-minute video, and I really didn't think you guys wanted to sit through that. So you're going to see right here, I messed up on my keybind. There you go. Pro tip, mess up on your keybinds. Okay, so I'm going to pop a Prayer of Healing, which also puts shields on all my guys. Really useful for when, the things aren't just going your way. So, like I said, always keep shields up on the tanks. It's a huge mana friend. As long as there's a shield up on the tank, you're going to get a whole lot of mana back. Heal, greater heal, and I think flash heal will also reduce the weakened soul effect by a few seconds. If the tank needs a shield, you could pop a few flash heals out to get a shield on it to give yourself breathing room. Greater heal is awesome to use. I use it when they're about 70% to pump them back up. Now, I just realized the mage is pretty low. And with Smite, the only problem is it will not hit ranged. So what I do is I pop my Inner Focus to get a crit off. I think it crit a little bit, and I get a penance off. And I Prayer of Healing everyone up. Relatively very easy, very fun class to play. If you're one of those healers out there like me who doesn't like seeing his mana run out and like seeing, at the end of a, possibly a dangerous pull, you have a lot of mana, pick a Discipline Priest. It's amazing. It's really fun. So there's one key thing I want to point out about this boss in particular. You're going to see me do something kind of weird right off the bat. Before my tank even starts taking damage, I'm going to pop every cooldown I have. Now, why I'm going to be doing this is watch what spell he casts. So I'm going to pop everything right about now. Now he's casting Temporal Snapshot. So what that will do, and I see a lot of people missing this great opportunity. What that will do is right now, as you can see, my snapshot to the left of me has everything I just popped on it. Now, when I click the hourglass and everything gets reverted, I will still have all of those buffs on me. Plus, everything will be off cooldown, so I can use it 2 times. It's a great tactic. I don't know why I see a lot of people missing out on the opportunity. Really use this to your advantage, guys. It really helps, especially undergeared healers or healers that struggle a little bit. Really use this. Like, I could have divined him right off the bat to get everyone's health just topped and then continue with my basic heals. I decided not to. I decided to save it for a time you really need it, and I strongly recommend you guys do that. Divine Him is a lifesaver. It will save your group. It will save you if needed. It's just awesome. So I want to just pick on something. How I said earlier about the damage I'll be doing on the charts, I'm doing 1.05 million damage right now. That's 1.5 million damage that my DPS did not need to do because I helped them with that. On top of that, the healing that came from that was phenomenal. So I see my tanks getting a little bit low here. I know I can afford to burn my mana because I have to just click the hourglass and everything will be back to normal. Even when I hard cast a lot of spells, my mana is still pretty good. Discipline Priest, Resto Druids are my favorite because of this. I love healers that can go through a really long hard fight and still remain at 80 to 90% mana. I love that. That just gives you such a sense of security, such a sense of you did your job right. My Paladin almost died there. I was trying to get close, but I also was contemplating clicking the hourglass. So what I'm going to do here, just going to keep spamming, get my wings up. One thing, always keep active on the targets. Always, always, always is what I just said. Keep prayer of mending on your teammates as much as you can. I call it a babysitter heal. You put it on and forget about it. Once it drops off, throw it on again. Once it drops off, throw it on again. It's a very simple heal. There's no downside to it. Just keep on using it. So also keep in mind about your utility spells. You have your Shadow Fiend, you have, your Fade, your Barrier, which I don't use that. I use that for I call them oh shit moments. I recommend using it as much as possible, whenever you feel you need to, but I like saving it for, oh my god, wherever, everyone's about to die, use it. It's worked well for me like that, but that, again, that's just my playstyle. You got mana burn. If you're a PvPer, use it. You got the mana for it. Like, you're gonna be fine if you spam it. So again, I get a Divine Hymn up because the hourglass replaced my cooldown. It reverted it, sorry. And that's it. I'm going to do a more in-depth tutorial video really soon on most of the classes. I was thinking about doing it when Miss is released because, doing it right now, it seems a little silly, but I think I might do it. I'm not sure yet. Let me know what you guys think in the description, in the comments below. That was it. I hope it helped. Also, want to touch on one more thing. Leap of Faith is a DPS saver. Use it. All right, thanks guys. Have a great day.